Off to Midway?
Yeah.
Alright. Heading home?
Yes, sir.
Where's home?
Louisiana, man.
Louisiana. Oh, great. I just dropped some people off from South Carolina. I think I got to make a tour of the South. I got to try that food out there.
Yo, it's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's different.
Exactly.
You know, it's all about the seasoning and stuff like that. And as far as drive time.
20 minutes, 23 minutes?
Okay.
Not too long.
Yeah, my flight's at 1:50, so I should be alright.
Oh, yeah, you got time. And it's easy. You came in, so you saw how fast Midway is to get in and out of.
Yeah.
You're just straight line. It's easy.
And I'm fortunate I did do a TSA, so.
Oh, good. You did the pre-check? Smart.
Yeah.
That'll get you out faster for sure. Yeah, I thought about looking into one of those. You know what I do is I fly at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And there's no one there, and I just sleep. I wake up wherever I'm going. That's what I like. That's what I like.
Okay.
How long's the flight to Louisiana? A couple
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. So that it's like middle of the day. Who cares? It's quick and easy.
Yeah. Well, I officiate, so
Okay.
I was here for this big old basketball tournament.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But it's a camp as well for me because I do collegiate. And
Okay.
so I was like, man, do I get up and try to go and fly out early, or do I just actually get a little rest, sleep in, and just leave around like what the time I'm doing? I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a little.
Yeah, it's Sunday, right? It's a travel day. You know, you're gonna get there in time. Still have enough time to chill out, be ready for Monday. That's makes sense. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go to Mexico for a week.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm leaving next Tuesday. Not the one coming up, but the one after. So
Sounds
I'm looking
like
forward to
fun.
that. I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Is this a solo trip or?
Yeah, my wife, we got married. She still lives in Mexico, so I go out and visit like every month. Every
Oh,
month.
okay.
Yeah, while we're working on immigration and all that stuff. Yeah.
It takes a lot. It takes a bit of time with all that.
It does from
Red tape
Mexico.
stuff.
Yep, it does from Mexico and Pakistan. Those two are the countries are the worst because it's really crazy. Like, there's one person, one single individual that has to review every immigration coming from Mexico to America. And it's one person's got the job. So, like, if you're just a regular person and trying to immigrate to the United States just as a nobody for no reason, it takes 20 years.
Wow.
That's how long the wait is. And then if you are marrying someone, even married a citizen like what we have, is 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to get a visiting visa, like my wife, she's like, oh, I'll see if I can come out and visit sooner. Just to, you can stay for 9 months, then you gotta come back. And that takes, her appointment is in 2026. So it's like 2.5 years also to just to visit, just if you want to come for a visit.
So it's better. So right now it's actually better for you to just go visit her.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
But if she wants to go to Canada, it's 30 minutes. You just give them $25 and they go, hey, come on in. Okay, we got you. And that's it. And anywhere else in the country too. It's just specifically Mexico to America immigration.
So she could get her papers to go to Canada.
Yep.
Fairly soon.
Oh yeah, that's where we met. We actually first went up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why don't she get her papers to go to Canada and then
Sneak her in.
And
I've run that by her a few times.
Well, no, not sneak her in, but can't you? Well, I guess I don't know if Canada handles the same thing as far as the immigration was.
Oh yeah,
You
they
know,
don't. I get what you mean. Like live there, become a resident there, and then come here.
Yeah.
Canada doesn't want people immigrating to Canada because they have socialized healthcare, and so basically people try to take advantage of that.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, no, that you got to be sponsored by a Canadian citizen in order to be a citizen of Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to know someone out there that vouches for you, and they have no criminal records of any kind, which isn't a problem to find. But like that stuff, so it's actually a whole other process because they don't want new people.
Shit, red tape is red tape. It don't matter where it's at, huh?
Exactly.
Wow, that's interesting.
Right? Yeah. And that's like, I'm Mexican myself. I'm native, so I look at Canada. I'm like, y'all came here from Europe and made a country that you don't want to let people into now. Like, you're the immigrants, not them. said you're an officiant. Do you do other work in sports or?
Yeah, I'm just women's collegiate basketball official.
Okay.
That's just my, sorry I sent that bag up the way I did.
It's alright. It's alright.
But as a professional, I'm a project manager.
Oh, okay. That's a 9 to 5. Nice.
Yeah.
I work in tech. I'm a cloud engineer, so I work with a lot of project managers. I definitely stress them out. I like to take a very casual approach to my job, and they don't like that.
It's alright.
Yeah.
So sometimes, because we typically are looking to get things done.
Oh yeah, check it off, sign it off.
And we want to sign it off.
Yep.
But at the same time, the tech part is a very important piece to the project.
Oh yeah.
So honestly, it's almost in the line of the foundation. If the foundation's, off in building the thing, it's gonna bring problems. And if your tech ain't put in correctly, you're gonna have problems. So you don't.
Oh yeah.
But you run into those that don't care about it functioning properly, because
Right.
at the end of the day, they just want to be able to say this project's done.
Exactly.
So, but once they want it to work when they sign it off. So, because after that, if anything else happens to it, that's not on them.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's what you're dealing with.
No, I say working in IT is like assembling an airplane while it's in the sky. The company's going, it's trying to keep afloat, it's working already, and you got to change out a wing. That's IT. Like you said, it's structural. It's how it functions nowadays. For most companies, they need their technology in order to work. Especially if you look at this outage that just happened. This was a big cost, billions of dollars.
Right.
Airlines shut down all over the world because of IT. So it's like it's integral. It's got a big touch. It goes into a lot. So yeah, it's gotta get right. Gotta be right. So is that what you do? Do you have specific types of projects that you manage?
No. They venture out. More so in I don't deal a lot with tech, so to speak. Mine is more on the construction side. Of
Nice.
I can say some tech. Because I have to sub out work to some companies, like in the buildings. I have to install a fire safety, devices, and they have to come in and put the system in. And
Sure.
if the building already has a system in place,
Yeah.
if they already have a system, this company's gotta let me know if they can tie into it.
Sure.
If they can't, of course, they hoping they can. Some of them, and some of them hoping they can, depending on
Right.
how quick and how fast they want to get up out of there, or how much money they want to steal from
Sure.
But that's I think that's the gist of the I guess you could say my project when it comes to project management.
I see a
and
lot
so
of buildings.
forth.
What
Yeah.
type of buildings is it? Residential or?
Oh no! These are within the facility.
Okay, so facility. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So you got, one building. What is it? The fire safety devices. The next building is I got to get a generator installed because the building's been in operation for as a they've been in operation for like 15 years and
Wow.
Sidetrack. But anyway, they ain't had a backup generator to the facility. So they like, hey, we need to install a backup generator in case, because we have hurricanes and all that.
Oh, I see.
I'm like, okay, cool. We installed the generator.
Mm-hmm.
This project, man, I had to wait 380 days
Oh wow.
for them to build this damn generator.
Oh wow.
It was ridiculous.
380 days to build a generator?
Yeah.
Was it a big one? Is that why? Like, was
I mean, it wasn't massive.
Okay.
Because when it got delivered, I was like, this what took 385 days.
Oh no. Oh no.
But it was a Kohler.
Okay.
You know, it's got all the different little things. Because when I'm watching them try to connect the wires and all that. So it may have some, well, here's the issue. COVID changed a lot of things.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
You have these distributors, vendors, but whatever you want to call them. They're not being held accountable for delivery dates.
Okay.
So when they have certain deliveries they need to make,
Okay.
they're not caring about that deadline no more. Because they can have that crutch of saying, hey, we backed up on our delivery list, it's going to take longer than what we expected to get it to you. So
It did, yeah, that did really have a big effect in clothing, in cars, and in infrastructure like that. Because like some of the stuff, like what was it? Some things if you gotta get it from another country, right? Like cobalt and stuff like that. You've got to import it. Imports shut down by a ton because of COVID. So that caused massive delays on stuff like that. That makes a lot of sense.
right.
Yeah. So do you work for one company and manage their projects then, or are you with a company that manages all?
So basically, I'm basically more on the subcontractor base.
Okay.
So basically, I work for a company that does this work, and we get subbed out to go to different projects.
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, so you're a vendor for project management.
Basically.
That's cool. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Depending on the company, right? Because if they only have one or two things that they need managed, then it wouldn't make sense to hire someone on for it.
Right.
How long have you been doing something like that?
Well, I started off working in the oil and gas industry.
Okay.
So I was in that for 15 years maybe.
Wow.
So I would say about 20.
Sure.
20. Shoot, man, what is it? About 25 years I've been basically doing this.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
She thinks I was up to something.
Okay. Is that the missus or the girlfriend?
The girlfriend.
Okay. How long you two been together?
Too long.
Okay.
5 years.
That's a long time.
Well, four.
4? Okay.
She hates when I travel.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and I'm like, you going to have to. It's probably coming to the end, to be honest.
I was gonna say if she can't trust you like that, it sounds like what's the point? Yeah.
She's like, you don't give me much. You don't give me much. Oh, I was like, man.
That's that. No, I get it. It's not supposed to be that difficult. Turns out it's really easy. I got married in June. That's when I got married. So but it's like when it makes sense, that's it. It's like, oh, you don't gotta think about it. Like, I just want to do the things that I want to do, and they happen to be the things she loves, so it works out. Like, that's the trick. But yeah, if they give you flack for traveling, for doing stuff that you want to do, for being you, then that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Jeez. I don't get her.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I told her, I said, you do too much.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
You do too much.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's part of it. I spent a long time single and dating and trying to find someone, and I just said, I'm not gonna, if I know it's not there, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna say this isn't working, and just be quick about it. That was my philosophy. I don't want to spend time thinking about, do I want it or not? If I got to think about it, it's already wrong.
Right. That's what these little trips are all about. I met this guy here. I ain't know him from Adam. But we rapping together and stuff.
Sure.
And we at the same camp.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And we just happened to be sitting next to each other, and we were clowning around.
Oh, that's great.
And then it gave me somebody I can chill with,
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, exactly. Shit. That's why I love, getting out, seeing people again. That's why I like doing this too. I chat with people, meet new people. It turns out everybody's doing the same thing, just trying to live,
Right.
get through the day, and have a little fun.
Oh yeah, this is, you get to find out, you learn a lot too.
Yeah.
There's just different things. There's different folks in this world. Different. They take different paths to to their successes or downfalls. Some of them have them. We experience it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's great. So do you get to travel a lot, kind of doing what you do? Are you for the team specifically, or?
Oh no. When I officiate, I go to different venues.
Okay.
So like this camp here was for me to possibly get. I'm flying Southwest. I don't know if that matters.
It doesn't, but I was going to ask. Okay, cool.
But like this one here, I'm trying to get to where I go ref some games like in the California area.
Yeah.
Some of the Texas areas.
Yeah.
Because this lady that's the coordinator, she pretty much controls a lot of those conferences. Used to be the Pac-12. They disbanded that. I don't know how familiar you are with the sporting events. But Pac-12 used to be Oregon's, your Colorado's,
like Pacific Ocean area,
West
Coast stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like UCLA, USC.
Okay.
They had all those,
Yeah.
but they decided to break apart this year.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, 'cause I grew up out there, so I knew.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that was a thing like that. Okay.
So you have that, and then you got so that broke up. So that changes the dynamic a little bit, but not too much. So basically, that's what I'm looking to do. But other schools, I traveled to Texas, Atlanta, Mississippi, Alabama.
Okay.
So it's a traveling, not necessarily always a flying.
Sure. Okay.
Having to fly to my locations, but.
And do they pay for your flights if you do, or?
No, it's
Okay.
So basically, in our fees, like for instance, if I was to get picked up for these conferences that we're speaking of, where we have to come to Cali or whatever, the fee, the game fees are shit. They running anywhere from $700 to $1,500 to ref one game, right?
Wow. Okay.
So, in that fee is your travel.
Right. So that's supposed to cover the hotel. It's gonna cover the food, and it's gonna cover the travel.
Yeah. Whatever it is, basically they tell you it's up to you to figure it out. This is what you get paid.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, to run up and down the court, officiate a kid's game for 2 hours, maybe 2.5, depending on TV and all that stuff that comes into play at times where they have the TV timeouts and all that. You eliminate that, still, did I do, $750 on the low end, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And you fly in and fly out most of the time. If I cover and walk away making $300,
right?
That's still plenty of money for one game for 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah,
and that's how I look at it. And then I got to visit a place that I ain't never been, or in different environments, being in a gym where the fans are rocking.
Oh, it gives it a lot to it. Was it B.B. King, if you remember him, the guitar player?
Yeah.
He said, listen, I love the venues, I do them for free, but they pay me to deal with the airline companies. That's what they pay me. That's why he gets paid to deal with the airline. Because it's you do it for free. It's not like you said. It's fun. You're there. You got a lot of energy. It's something worth it. But dealing with the travel, having the headache of dealing with the hotel, getting to it, dealing with Uber guys, all that stuff. That's what they pay you for.
But that's pretty much it. You know, and like there's times the way they got it set up, man. Sometimes you fly in, your game's at 2:00. You're done by 4:30.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that's great. So then you have the rest of the day. You came, you did the work, and then you done.
Yeah, that or like some depends on what's going on and how many games you got. Shit, they red eyeing it, man.
Oh, really?
We'll work a game. Hit finish it up by 4:30, and hopefully you catch a flight out about 8. Go back home.
Wow. Sure, just one day, stop, go.
And it depends on where you go now. Don't get, it's not, but yeah, so, that's what I do.
Sure.
But it's cool, man. I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's it. As long as you're having fun, you're enjoying it, you get to see new places, travel around, and have a reason to do it, I think that makes a lot of sense. That's very great. Wow, this person didn't even give her a room. She got as close as she could over there.
Sure, you want me? I can grab mine if you need me to.
Oh no, it's up to you. I'll pull over before I get you a better spot.
Looks like they don't want to move.
Yeah. They're pretty quick about here too. They're just like stop, hug, get out, go, go, go. They keep people moving. So see, they keep people moving. All right.
Shoot.
Here you are.
Yes, sir.
It's great chatting. Have a great day.
I appreciate it, my guy.